Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And now we observe the national anthems. Well, we've been given a lineup which suggests a 3-6-1 formation. Jim?
Well, I can only suppose that the plan is to play on the counter-attack, Peter, to lure the opposition up the field and look to spring a surprise. There isn't much point in keeping your wing-backs deep if up against only one striker. So, deception would appear to be the theme with this system, and I think they've got a good chance of making it work as long as everybody is committed on the counter.
There's the whistle, and here we go. A probing pass. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Johnston. Kone. And Buchanan. Cornelius. Sitole, looking to pass their way up the pitch. That's good running with the ball. Foster! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
South Africa with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cornelius can get it clear. Now it's David. Buchanan. That ball looks a good one. Bullish header! He's delivered all right! And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Canada are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Canada break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Sitole. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Eustachio. And it's been played through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Can he get on the end of this? That is a great pick out. Looks like he's been given offside again here. Yes, he has. Foster. He won't be happy with that one. Eustachio. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Chance for a shot! And the ball's... Oh, he's been caught on it here! That's a sharp pass. Kone. Foster. He's having a hit! Oh! Fantastic! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the lead lasts no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
That's destined for the flank. Buchanan cuts out the pass. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Great defending, strong and determined. Knocks it out wide. Oh, such a clever touch. That's very neat. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
The worst choice he could pick. He needed to get his head up and see the outlet to his right.
Can he finish? And he nearly went all the way.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Eustachio plays it short. And he's whipped it across. So he's having a pop! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
Driving on and making good progress. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. That's Kone. He's having a shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
He's a sharp little ball here. Referee has just said play on. Foster. Tries to play it through. Eustachio.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Great vision. Good ball, good take. Lovely feet. In towards the back stick. And he's taking no chances there. And the counter is on. That ball looks a good one. Always goal side. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, a gilt-edged chance! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
Oh, that's a brilliant save!
Once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Foster, spread it left. He's picked his way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Chance to shoot! That's a fair try, but just off target. Foster. Spread out to the left. Big chance! Now, how often do you see that?
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Eustachio.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Canada have a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Now it's Kone.
Kone really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? David is onto this. Good running, strong and purposeful. He'll try from distance! Oh, well hit, very well hit, actually. Johnston, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Johnston. Cornelius. De Fougerolles. Kone. Now this could be a chance. Tries one from range. And that was very necessary. And the referee has blown for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all sweat.
Please have your entry tickets.
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
South Africa are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And that's the second half started.
South Africa clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Sitole. Foster. Oh, there's a probing ball. Just eases him off the ball. Looking to play him in. Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. South Africa really could have done without this. He knows what's coming, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
And he's denied! Now it's Buchanan. Oh, strongly challenged there. Driving forward. Sitole. Very nicely done. And he's chosen to go back. And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Nicely spread. He's had a shot! And he hits the net! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Number 9.
South Africa choosing to make the first change.
Substitution for South Africa, number 26.
So we have a breakthrough.
Coming on the field
Now how will
is
things develop from
number
here?
3.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
He was under real pressure there. And that interception. Oh, he's having a go! This looks promising. That is lovely. He's going for goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Pinches it off him. South Africa perhaps contemplating their next change here. He's had it taken off him. David. Foster. That's a nicely shaped ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Buchanan. Now it's David. Now that looks a decent ball. That's the keeper's ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Backward it goes. Kone. And it's made its way. And a chance! And he couldn't finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And it's been taken short. Cross into the box, he's rising! And he has kept it out somehow.
Kone clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
South Africa clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be...
Tries one from range! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Johnston. Kone.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
De Fougerolles gets across to intercept that. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kone.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Now, can they get him away? Sitole. Takes a shot! It's a loose ball.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Davis. Aimed beyond the defence. Eustachio showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Davis. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. South Africa, moments now away from seeing this one out. And the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
Foster actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. He's having a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Sitole. And the through ball.
There will be 3 minutes out of time.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. He's got away. Chance, surely! Oh, good finish. And right near the end, we have parity. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Johnston. And Buchanan. Knocks it into space. Not a hint of offside here. Space for him to turn and look. And that'll be the end of that. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Foster. Voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
And if you
So that's it from us. Many thanks go to Jim Beglin, and goodbye from us.
Better Stadium Fund.